Yeah, we come in the name of the Father, so it ain't no way we can lose.
Ain't no way I'ma lose, cause I was born to win. Born to men, born to sin, but I'm born again. Street life got them going down, fallen men. The street lies had you running down on your friends. Keep both eyes open, watch me win. Whole squad 2K, created men. And I ride with the God who created men. Never mind the small stuff, that's how you dodge the pen. I'm a king in this world, you can't lock me in. I keep the keys and the jewels, you better lock me in.
To be a part of the first black-owned streaming platform that I know of, and artists get paid for streams, that purple app is what's up, man. Oh, we made it. How we made it. How they made it. We keep them trees.
1, 2, 3, Utah Stars!
Hey, this is episode 3, season 2 of Youth Talk Sports. I'm your host, Coach Joe. I have Wendoll, Slade Jr. in the building. How are you, sir?
I'm very good. I'm very good.
Give me some.
Yes, sir.
So, Wendoll, we're going to jump into school, okay? So, what school do you attend?
I go to Still Valley High School.
You go to Still Valley High School? Okay, so how do you like Still Valley?
It's okay. I mean, it's not really, it's a little ratchet.
Okay, I understand.
A little dirty.
So would you say that do you guys go to school remote or are you going in actual classrooms?
Well, we're going remote. We're remote right now, but we're going in next week.
Okay. So you guys will have a full day in school, or will it be like, because I know the one guy, he came up here, he said, A, B, C, and D are the last names going this day and stuff like that. Will you guys be doing something similar?
I don't know. We haven't got that yet. We're not going to know until like later this week. So.
In regards to how everyone's going to school?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So, with school, what would you say would be your favorite subject, and why?
I would say science because I always, like, ever since watching, like, Nat Geo with my dad, I've always, like, loved biology. I love to know how things worked with animals and humans.
Okay, awesome. So what would you say your favorite animal is?
I have to go with a lion.
And why?
Well, see, I like their manes. They're cool to me.
Okay, awesome. So we're going to switch gears now. We're going to go into sports. So I know that you're a baseball player.
Yes, I am.
Okay, awesome. How you like that?
I really like baseball. It was the one sport that, out of all the sports that I've played, that I've really, like, stuck with and liked.
Okay, awesome. So my next question is, I ask everyone this. So has there ever been a moment where you fell in love with the sports? So let me give you an example. When I first fell in love with coaching, I was walking down the street and I met a guy. He was cutting hair and stuff like that. We're not going to mention his name, but he sits over there, right over there. And I met him, and he was the head coach of a football team, and I said, well, I wanted to coach and stuff like that. And what made me fall in love with the game was it was my very, very first offensive series. And I was screaming, and coach is going to laugh at me, but I was screaming, we on, oh, we on, oh, we on. And I'm sitting there running onto the field and stuff like that. And that right then, I knew that I was going to love coaching and I would do it for free forever. So what I'm saying is, when did you find that love for baseball?
Well, I think it was my first game. I mean, I don't really remember too much about it. All I remember is the way I felt when I was playing it. I just felt like I was doing the thing I needed to be. Like, you know what I mean?
I understand.
I was doing what I was supposed to be. And we ended up losing that game, but I still loved the sport at the end of the day.
Yeah, well, we got something in common because I ended up losing that game too. So we got something in common there. I ended up losing the game too. We got spanked, but no, yes, we did. We lost. Yeah, but
we did also.
Lost. We still lost the scrimmage. We lost. Anyway, but so what position do you play?
Mostly outfield. I've played first and second base a couple times, even third base.
So what position would you say that you actually your favorite position out of all those positions you named?
First base.
And why?
Well, because first base to me is like gets the most action.
Okay.
It seems like the funnest position because you get to get everyone out basically. Like you get a chance to get most of the people out. Like no matter how many people are on base or anything, you always get a chance to get someone out.
I understand that. I understand. So not like a catcher. You don't like catcher or anything like that?
Well, catcher was fun. It was kind of hard for me.
Okay, all right. So I'm going to ask you another question. I'm going to test your trivia. Give me 2 all-star first basemen.
Ooh. I don't watch baseball, so this is going to be bad. Yeah, I can't.
You can't name that? No?
No.
Not one?
Not one.
All right, so you play in the outfield, right?
Yes.
So give me one of your favorite outfielders.
I don't watch baseball.
How you play baseball, you don't watch the game?
Because I like the sport. I just never watched it before.
You've never watched no baseball, no Ken Griffey,
no
Cal Ripken?
No.
No?
No. Yeah, we went to one game, but I was a little kid. I don't remember names.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Who's your favorite baseball team?
The Pirates, bro.
There's nothing wrong with being a Pirate fan. I'm a Pirate fan, so there's nothing wrong with being a Pirate fan. So that's awesome. That's awesome. So tell me about a game where you played the opposing team and it was difficult for you to get on base.
Oh, I have to say it was I forget who we played. Ooh, but we were playing this team and I was up the bat.
Okay.
And I kept swinging, but I was getting strike after strike. I ended up getting a foul, and the last ball he threw was a strike, and I didn't swing at it, and I was just mad at myself.
Okay. So would you say you're like an aggressive hitter, or would you say you're like more of like a patient hitter, conservative hitter?
I swing more than I don't swing, so I would say I'm aggressive.
Okay. So about how long has it been since you've been playing baseball since you've been young? So how old was it when you first started?
I was like 9 or 10.
Oh, so you basically pretty much new. So do you play for your school?
No.
You don't play for your school?
No, I do not.
Okay, so do you still play recreational?
I mean, I'm going to.
Okay, all right. So I know you played a little bit of football too, right?
Yes.
Okay, and what position did you play?
Nose guard, some center. Was never good at center, and left tackle, I think.
Okay, so so do you watch football?
Yes,
okay,
I do.
All right. Just want to make sure you watch football. I just had to make sure. So, who would you say your favorite football? Okay, who's your favorite football player?
We'll see. It used to be Antonio Brown.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Antonio Brown. He's going to the Super Bowl.
I know, but he switched up. He switched up. I can't mess with him no more.
Okay, all right. So who we have?
Ooh. That's hard.
See me, I my favorite player. I like Drew Brees. Drew Brees is my favorite quarterback of all time. I love Drew Brees.
Okay.
My favorite running back is probably I'll say Walter Payton.
Okay.
I'll say Barry Sanders too because I don't think no one's ever. I don't think we'll ever see another Barry Sanders.
Okay.
And who else? I'll probably say my favorite wide receiver is I think Moss is pretty good, but I like Jerry.
Okay. I gotta say Mahomes. He's doing this thing, you know.
He
was.
I mean, you guys are like. I mean, you guys get the same type of hairstyle. So.
Wow.
I'm just saying, do you like Malone?
Are you hair profiling me?
No.
Are you hair profiling me?
No, I just said if you had the thing around your head, you look like Mahomes. I'm just joking with you. I'm just joking with you. So do you want you? But who's your favorite team?
Steelers.
Oh, you like the Steelers?
Yes.
So how do you think the Steelers did this year?
Well, you see, being that we lost to the Bums, my bad, the Browns.
Okay.
I say we did good for most of the season. We just like lost our way, like right at the end. Like we got tired. We got tired because of those 3 games in succession. And once we got to the playoffs, we consistently were dropping everything. Well, that's where I noticed it. We consistently were dropping everything. Our run game wasn't really nothing. Our defense took a big hit whenever we lost, Bud Dupree and everybody. So.
Okay. Yeah. So I noticed this is off subject. I know that you collect. What kind of cards do you collect?
Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay, so tell me about that because I'm not familiar with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay, so back in like 2000 or like 1999, there was this anime called Yu-Gi-Oh, and when I was born, 2006, well, not till later because I got into anime and stuff like Dragon Ball Z, stuff like that. So I seen this anime and it was called Yu-Gi-Oh, and I was like, oh, that seems pretty cool. I wish I could have those cards. Later to find out when I got older that those were actually a thing. Okay. So I started collecting them.
So I'm used to like during my time Pokemon, the Teletubbies. I'm trying to think of stuff that I used to in Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, I did have to watch Teletubbies. I had a little brother. It's okay, but yeah, I had to watch the Teletubbies and we did some Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
Well, I had to sit down to watch your brother, and that's what he had on TV was the Teletubbies.
Yeah,
I didn't want to watch the Teletubbies.
I gotta watch PJ Masks every day.
Yeah, but I didn't watch the Teletubbies. But anyway,
so hard got me watching PJ Masks.
So are those cards similar to Pokemon cards, or they're like? Because I know some of Pokemon cards are like expensive still, or are they still expensive? I'm not.
Yes, sure. So they're really similar to Pokemon cards. The thing is, Pokemon is more cute and kid-like, where Yu-Gi-Oh is more dark and gritty.
Oh, okay. So you will say more older kids get the Yu-Gi-Oh cards and the other kids get the short cards. Okay, awesome. And now, I know that you do some volunteer work. Tell me about that.
Okay, so I volunteer at this place called Dragon's Den in Homestead. Totally not a plug. So what we do is there's like an obstacle course. Like if you ever seen American Ninja Warrior, it's like that. There's like ropes. You have a harness on. You're connected to the ropes at all times, and you'll be like doing obstacle courses, and it's really fun.
Oh, it is. So, now are you good at do you do obstacle course?
Yes, I did it more than 10 times.
Okay, so is there like a certain time that you guys got to beat like the Ninja Warrior, or is it more like a freestyle thing?
So it is more of a freestyle thing, but it is difficult. So we have this thing called Challenge by Choice, and really you have a pulley where you can clip it on and slide across the obstacle with no work, or you can actually do the obstacle if it's difficult and you feel like I can do it, but I'm going to need help, then you could put it on and still do it also.
Okay, and that's located
in Homestead, PA, in St. Mary Magdalene Church.
Okay. No, you can tell the listeners, so.
Yeah, it's on Amity Street, right next to Frick Park, and it's in that St. Mary Magdalene Church, that old church. So, yeah, come on down if you want to.
Okay, so before we go, I ask everyone else to this question. So, any favorite artist or R&B artist or rapper?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me get you. I got Kanye West.
Okay.
I got King Vaughn.
Okay.
I got what was the one kid?
What do you look like?
What's the one kid? I got Polo G.
Polo G. Okay.
And
So
I
we
got,
giving top 5 or just favorite?
No, your favorite. Oh, you have top 5?
Yes.
That's awesome. And I got what's his name? He's another 64th guy. I can't.
Dirk.
No, not Dirk. Somebody did say Dirk. Okay, all right. Well, we'll go with Dirk. So who would you say you listen to?
Who I listen to the most right now? R.I.P. Juice WRLD.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the person I listen to the most. I'd say my second favorite.
Hold on, let me stop you. Who has the better music playlist, you or your dad?
Me.
Okay, all right. Now we can go to your questions now. Okay, all right. We can go back to your top 5 now. All right, I'm listening.
So, Juice WRLD number 1.
Okay.
Oh, Juice WRLD number 1. Eminem. Polo G. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely got to put Polo G up there. For the baby.
Okay.
Yeah. People say he do the same music over and over again, which he does not.
Okay. All right. That's cool.
And Uzi.
Uzi.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, who's your dad's top 5 playlist?
All right.
Come on, now you're not. Give me
Yeah,
2 people your dad listened to.
Well, I can do a top 5.
Okay,
It's
all
just
right,
the
okay.
order's gonna be wrong.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Eminem, Tupac, definitely. Ooh, this is hard. Cause I don't know the names. That one dude from I can't remember his name. Yeah, definitely myself. Definitely myself.
You rap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was. Come on, button
can
pusher.
get it-
You
you can
can't
get
get
it
into
16.
this. Hold on.
After
Calm down.
the show.
It's coming.
After the show.
It's coming, button pusher. Don't worry about it.
Ooh. Biggie. Okay. Warren G or Tupac?
Gotta pay more attention to your dad's playlist, man.
I don't know the names of the people. I just listen to the music.
Okay. All right. Awesome. So before you go, right? Before you go, Scarface. Okay, Scarface is a good one. I like Scarface. Before you go though, you want to give us a nice couple hot 16 from Button Pusher before you go?
Yeah.
No cussing, no profanity, or anything like that.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's gonna be hard. But
You can always say no. You want to pass on that
man.
one?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Wendoll, I want to listen. Before we wrap this up, we're gonna have to pay some bills and stuff like that. Wendoll, I want to thank you for coming to kick it with me. It was definitely fun. I appreciate it. You got to come back again.
I definitely will.
And please watch baseball.
I'll try, man.
No, please. When you come back, I'm gonna ask you some questions about baseball. Please.
I got you.
Got me? Thank you. I appreciate it. We're gonna pay some bills. We'll be right back.
Watching Youth Talk Sports.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Welcome to Coach's Corner with Coach Scrap Wilson.
Man. We ready?
Hey, welcome to You Talk Sports, the Coach's Corner. It's Coach Scrap. Today we got Coach Wade Brown of the Monessen Greyhounds, newly announced coach. Welcome to the show.
How you doing? Nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
I'm awesome. I'm awesome. So we just gonna jump right into the hot seat type of things. I'm gonna just say, it's an honor to really be next to you because, like, what a lot of people may not know is, when you was up for the coaching job, we were both up for the same coaching position.
Absolutely.
And it was a process. It was a different. I've coached. I've had a lot of interviews, but this was a different process. I've never been through this. I've never been through this process before, but I guess there was, the potential of coaches that had came in kind of made it difficult. But I know I remember when I seen your name on the list, I was just like, okay, well, looks like I got to bring my A game, like past my A game, plus a little bit of bonus stuff. So I was like, but at the same time, I was like, they have to pick one of the two of us. That's like really how I felt for within what was needed for the team. So first I want to just give you a congratulations on that. So I just really
thank you. I really appreciate it.
I really feel as though you're definitely a good man for the job and definitely fit for the job and going to get the stuff done that they're looking for. Those other guys, I was doing my homework and stuff. I couldn't find too much. And when you can't find too much, you ain't doing too much. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how I feel. So if you want to give everybody a quick little rundown of just like some of the things you do, some of the things you're involved in, you know what I mean? I'll start picking your brain a little bit from there because I know that you got a history of from playing ball from a baby on up to all levels, coaching at all levels. So, just a quick little rundown because you got a resume, but brother.
Well, as far as my coaching career goes, coached 15 years of youth football in Duquesne. The last 5 years, I was the president of the organization. And I spent 3 years at South Allegheny as the middle school coach there from 2016 to 2018. And the last 2 years I spent at West Mifflin coaching the offensive and defensive line. That's my coaching as far as my coaching career goes. But I played since I was a little kid. In high school, I was lucky enough. I went to Duquesne High School, and I was lucky enough to play on the state championship team in football and basketball in the same year. I don't know if many people realize that we were the first ones to do that. I know they talk a lot about these teams doing it now, but we did that way back in 1993. So,
right.
I always give Duquesne a little pub. That's where I'm from. And
okay. So 93. So I didn't know we was that close in age. I graduated in 94. So
me too. But 93 football season and our basketball season in 93.
Oh, okay. So all right. Well, that's good to know because that means that just to know that you were born the same year I was born, you're pretty much brought up how I was born, and that just says a lot right now. It just kind of like explains a lot. It's like, oh, okay, now I get it. I understand. I see why
right.
The uniform, the community, the care, the love, because you played midget football. Did you play? You played midget youth football for Duquesne too, correct?
Yeah, I did. When we had the infamous Houston Oilers uniforms.
Right.
And we played against Swissvale, but you weren't there.
No, I was a Penn Hills kid. I'm a Penn Hills kid. I came to Swissvale after my Penn Hills. I got two stories. I did 25 years in Penn Hills, and then I did 20 years in Swissvale. You know what I mean? So my kids are from Swissvale. I'm from Penn Hills, but the hardest part is, I played midget football for Churchill, which turned into Woodland Hills, and then I had to go play my middle school ball at Penn Hills, and then I had to play against my friends.
Well, if you played for Churchill when I played, we scrimmaged y'all. We came up there and scrimmaged y'all, and y'all did us pretty bad up there. I don't want to talk about that.
We had a good team. It's probably what was crazy is because like now that just took it kind of messed up my brain a little bit because I know when you start thinking about stuff, it's like, man, I know we probably crossed paths in so many different ways, like because your involvement just could show me that when you played football, I could tell that you was involved in football, so you wasn't just sitting around. So you played college football too, correct?
No, unfortunately I didn't. I didn't get a chance to play.
Okay, no, I know what it is. The Houston Oilers uniforms. That's what it is. I seen the uniform, and I thought that was a college uniform. That's my mistake, and I didn't even read that. I don't know why. I assumed that from a uniform, and I tell people not to assume. So excuse me on that one. So all right, so now talking about the football program, like in Monessen, how you feel about it? How did you like? How did you feel when they when they was like, we're gonna wait till this week? Or like when they said Friday, we're gonna pick the coach. It was Thursday. They said we're gonna pick the coach on Friday. When you was, how did you feel at that moment? I want to hear two. I need to know two feelings. How did you feel Thursday, waiting for Friday, and then how did you feel Friday knowing that you had to wait until Tuesday?
Real antsy.
Oh,
I'll tell you
man.
that. Real antsy and just, I don't want to use the word nervous, but, you know, just thinking about everything that could go right and the possibilities of getting a job and what you want to do once you get the job. But then you also have to think about where you have to go if you don't get the job. And,
Yeah.
you know, okay, I got to recalibrate, you know, maybe try to look for some other jobs and go from there, because being a high school coach is something that I've wanted to do probably since I started coaching youth football. I've always had the mindset of trying to get to the high school level.
Yeah.
So that's all. When you got all that going through your mind, waiting, like you said, I mean, you get antsy, you get nervous, a lot of emotions run through you that you got to deal with.
Yeah.
Whether good or bad.
Man, that was a lot of phone stares, man. I probably went back and forth to my email probably like 3,200 times, like, come on, there's nothing. Oh, come on. Then when I knew though, you know what I mean? I knew at one point I just was like, had a hunch. I was like, well, all right. I hope when the time comes to announce this, it better be Wade Brown. Because that's about the only acceptance that I was willing to really take on the chin.
I really appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I swear, anything else, I might have been a little bitter. I might have been like, this is not fair. No, but I was cool with it, you know what I mean? And I just, man, I just knew just for, this is for our sake. I knew
right.
I knew that it was something that, you know, when I learned to look into the organization and what I was getting myself into, I just seen you have to give this opportunity. That opportunity has to be there in order for, I believe, everybody always says it, so I believe it's time. Sometimes it's a good thing that you put the opportunity to the test. You know what I mean? And
you have to. You never know if you never try.
And then
the worst they could tell you is no, and you just move on and look for other opportunities in other areas.
What do you like to coach? What do you? I know this is a hard question because I don't know how to ask some questions because some people piggyback off of people's answers in the media world. But what do you prefer to coach? What is your strength? Like, if somebody was to say to you, like, you got to pick one or the other, you're coaching it, life or death situation, which one do you feel is
that's a tough question there. That's a tough question.
I knew it was.
Because I feel like I'm well versed on both sides of the ball, and but my favorite side of the ball is football. If you ask me, I mean defense.
Yeah.
If you ask me, would be defense, but I feel like I could have a plan and put the plan together also for offense too. So
yeah,
I mean, it's kind of hard, but defense is my favorite side of the ball.
That's a good answer because I just tend to notice, like, I'm what they would call like a critic, I guess. I'll own up to it, but like my criticism comes sometimes with a lot of truth. So what I notice with coaching nowadays, with high school coaches, just all sports, a lot of coaches just coach. You know, it's just kind of like, you know, it is what it is. And do you see this going on a lot? Is it something that you see and you're like, you know, I can't wait to get out there and I'm about to just go out here and put football back to where you know, coaches that care, because coaches that care and coaches that dedicate usually be coaches that, you know, tend to go further. You know, I see some teams that just, they lost like 40 games and never really lost their job.
Good thing is the programs that I've coached in and I've been through, all the coaches have coached. I mean, they're deeply ingrained into what's going on, both offensively and defensively. So that's a good thing. And it, you know, you always want to learn something from the coaches that you coached under and the coaches that you coach with. So, I mean, from my experience, all the coaches I know that I've been with, whether it's South Allegheny, even Duquesne when I first got out of high school, I was equipment manager, West Mifflin, all the head coaches, they're right in there ready to go, and they know everything about every position, and they want to know what's going on with every position, and, you know, just deeply into it. I haven't been to where a coach, I haven't worked under a coach to where they're like, okay, I'm going to let my offensive coordinator do this, I'm going to let my defensive coordinator do this, and I'm going to just walk around. Every coach I've been with has been deeply ingrained in what's going on because their job's on the line, actually.
Right.
I mean,
it doesn't seem like it sometimes nowadays.
I mean, it all depends
what
on
you said happens so much. I'm like, what is going on? Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
I guess it's the era again. You know what I mean? I guess it's what we were born.
And it depends on who you're coaching with.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because as the younger they get a little bit more lenient. I guess, you know, you find a few studs that come up, but most of the time those young studs come up from somebody that was be like our proteges
right.
or
They
something.
came under
you know?
what we was doing.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, coaching's a tough task. So do you have any children?
I have a daughter. Yeah, she's 18.
Oh, okay.
She's a freshman in Slippery Rock right now.
Okay. So my question: does she play any sports or do anything?
She don't. She doesn't. She plays
in the past when you were coaching.
She played basketball in middle school.
Okay.
For 1 year, and
okay.
The thing is me and her mom wasn't together. She came to live with me. She's been living with me for the last 7 years, and even though I'm a sports person through and through, I never forced her to play a sport because she had other interests. Like she plays the violin.
That's what okay. So she played. Because my next question was going to be like, is she involved in anything, and how did you? Because you do a lot. You know what I mean? You do a whole lot. You do a lot. So to do that much, and for you to have your daughter with you, how did you juggle? How did you juggle? Were you able to juggle it?
When there were orchestra recitals, I was there. I was there. I mean, no question, because you know, nothing matters more to a kid, no matter what they're doing. Nothing matters more to them than seeing their parent in the crowd. You know, nothing matters more to them. I mean, they won't see anybody else in the crowd, but if they want to see their parent, it's big for them, and it knows they have the support to keep going and know that my dad thinks this is important because he's here. He skipped football practice to come watch me, so I know what I'm doing is right, and I know that I'm on the right path, and I know he'll support me in anything that I do.
That's awesome. That's a great answer too, because a lot of, you know, it is, as crazy as it sounds, you know, that answer is so real and genuine. But there's a lot of people that'll go to practice. You know what I mean? And they'll it's just, you know, there's people like that. You know,
it's different when you're a single parent and you're the sole parent. You have to be there. That's how I feel. You have to be there.
That's how I feel.
For support, because nobody's support matters to them more than yours.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That's because when you start as you were saying about the they'll find you, and in my head I could just remember like being high school, stadium full, and I could just hear a whistle. Like I heard my dad like, I just looked like there he is. I just give him the little, you know what I mean? And nothing else mattered. Like the crowd could be yelling defense, screaming all the way, whatever. I would notice if my dad was even sitting down, like he's sitting down and paying attention.
And that's the crazy thing for me was it wasn't my dad. My dad would be there, but my mom was more of an avid football and sports fan than my dad because of my dad's upbringing. You know, he was born in 1930 South, and sports wasn't really a big thing on his mind at that time. It was more like surviving, you know. And I don't want to go deep into it, but
I already know.
he would come to my football games, but he was more of a baseball fan when I played baseball. When I was younger, he would be at all my games.
Okay.
But football, it just wasn't his thing. But my mom, my sisters, my brothers, they supported me through all that. And my dad was there too, but you know what I mean?
Okay. Do you still coach at Duquesne?
Well, I won't be coaching this year, and we got I'm still going to try to stay on as the president of the youth organization, but I don't know how attainable that'll be, because I know it'll be rough. I'll be in Monessen while they'll be here, but I'm all for the kids, man. Anything I could do to help the kids, no matter what, no matter where they're from, Duquesne, Monessen, McKeesport, anywhere, you know, any kid that need love and reach out to me, I'm there for them.
That's dope. That's awesome. Man, I could probably ask another million more questions. I'm gonna just kind of ask a couple more. So, as far as you won a state championship in high school, correct?
Football and basketball, Duquesne High, baby.
Okay, and you won championship in youth football too, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Within
out
the
of
last
15 years, we won 6 championships out of 15 years. And while we were in the WPYA, that was the new WPYA that was formed in 2011. From 2011 to 2019, we won 5 league championships and 2 Super Bowls.
Okay, that's awesome. Awesome. That's really great. What age group did you coach?
11 and 12.
And then did y'all have what was the next age? 13 and under? 13 and 14?
13 and 14.
Okay, because today
we actually, before we got in the WPYAA, we actually played in Pop Warner with Swissvale.
Right.
Yeah, we
okay,
played in that league when McKeesport was the last year that we were in that league. We actually played the championship in McKeesport. In Swissvale. We actually played the championship in there. And we had to, unfortunately, go against that guy playing for the Redskins right now, the Cleek Hudson.
Yeah.
And we also played that same year against Miles Sanders. That's actually the team we beat in the semifinals to get to play Khalid, because they were.
I was so mad.
Just imagine that, a championship with Khalid Hudson on one side and
Miles Sanders
on the other.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of foiled the plan, so.
Yeah, they sure did. You know, so that's man. And now I'm gonna go home because I found the computer today, and there's games in there. There's pictures in there. There was pictures of the Pop Warner League when Miles and them was probably like 7 or 8. You know what I mean? I found so many pictures, and I have probably like 5,000 pictures of everything. I've always documented everything, so
those are good memories to have.
I'm gonna look through them today. You gotta be floating through there somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm gonna look through them and I'll send them over. We're getting ready to get on to the next part of the show. We're gonna start kicking it back with Coach Joe. But before we go, is there any information that you want to give to any student athletes or anybody in the Monessen area? Just let them know what it is, what's going forward.
It's great. It's great to play sports. It's great to play sports, but once you get into high school, school comes first. Because without the grades, you can't play, and I can't stress that enough to the kids that I'm walking into. I'm actually meeting with the parents and the kids tomorrow evening, and that's something I'm going to stress. You can't play without the grades. I don't understand how some of these kids think that, you could just go around and not worry about school, but think you're going to go out and play, It's just not fair. You know, it's not fair to your teammates, you know, to the coaches, and to the staff. I mean, you got to put in the work on the football field, but more importantly in the classroom, you got to put in the work. And I think both things help each other as far as getting you farther in life. Being on a football team helps you definitely as far as being on a team, because 9 times out of 10, when you go to work at a job, you're probably not going to be working by yourself. You're going to be working in a team type situation to where you need your coworkers just as much as they need you to make your job go smoothly and to get things done the right way.
Yeah, that's definitely so. What we get ready to do is I got this little package I wanted to give you. You don't gotta break it out, you know what I mean? But there's some no, we don't
break it out. Let me see.
We don't want to break it out because you know what I mean. So we're gonna break it out. Everybody's telling me to break it out. So here's a little package that we got. So the reason why some of this stuff is in here because, you know, as y'all might have missed at the beginning, we were both up for a coaching position at Monessen, and it took a presentation and it took a lot of work for us to get the job. And I was trying to blow this man out the water because, you know, sometimes you got to present differently. So I thought about keeping the stuff for myself and then maybe showing up to a game or whatever. But, you know, I figured today, I was like, you know what, I'm going to get this to him because, you know, it means probably meaning something. So I got the Monessen Mania towel for you.
Thank you.
I got the Monessen mask because you guys stay safe with the COVID. You feel me? Then there's a little window sticker decal that says I support Monessen football.
I'm putting that in my window soon.
And then you got the hoodie. You know, I am Monessen. You know what I mean? And this is that's for you also. You know what I mean? Good luck this season, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thanks
for having me on the show.
For sure, you know. We my bad. Y'all just got the waist shot, you know what I mean? But it's cool, you know, but you know, like just deep down inside, just from the, you know, from the root of things, you know what I mean? I'm proud of you, proud to see, you know, proud to see it on the other side on the sidelines, and just to see the opportunity given to somebody that look just like me, for real.
Definitely appreciate it. Definitely, you know, we need more of us out there like that.
For sure,
you know, in these positions. Appreciate it, bro.
So
definitely.
We'll be back soon. We get ready to get over here with Coach Joe, and we're about to talk some state to state talk over there. So stay tuned and.
Yeah. They step back when they see me like they hardened, son. With his chicks, so we looking like pardon, son. 45-inch and it's worth the ton. We gon'
To be a part of the first black-owned streaming platform that I know of, and artists get paid for streams, that purple app is what's up, man. Oh, we made it. How we made it. How they made it. We keep them trees.
We are back. I have a special guest, special guest. Back-to-back state champs. Thomas Jefferson's in the building. Got Nick Bryan. Welcome to the show. Thank you for giving me your time today.
Thank you for having me.
So Nick, first things first. I'm a coach, right? And I was a little excited when they told me that you're a state champ. So first, I want to know, how does that feel to be a state champ?
It's an amazing feeling, you know, going back-to-back state champ.
But no. I ain't say back-to-back yet. I said, how does it feel to be a state champ?
It's incredible.
All right, now how does it feel to be back-to-back state champs?
Multiply that by 10.
Okay, all right, awesome. So, we gonna stick with school, okay? I ask everyone this: what's your favorite subject in school?
I like history, U.S. history.
U.S. history, and why do you like U.S. history?
I don't know. My dad was in the Navy, so it's kind of like a part of me.
Okay, awesome.
About it.
All right, awesome. So, what would be your second favorite subject?
That's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
All right, cool, awesome.
That's not really a class.
Okay, all right. Well, we talking to you. We gonna talk to you. So,
Yeah.
are you guys going to school? I'm sorry. You the state champ got me over here. Excuse me. Do you go to school remotely or are you in school?
We got a hybrid, so we go to in school and out of school certain days.
Okay,
alternating.
so how does that work? Like, I know like a guy, he went to like, I want to say North Hills. Yep, he did go to North Hills. I hope you're watching the show. He's a hooper. And he said he scored like 9 points and then he 9 points again. And then we had to tell him that he needed 24.
Heard.
But, so you said you guys go remotely, right? I mean, so it's hybrid. So is it certain?
Yeah, we split them up. Certain last names, A through L, go one day. That's a team 1. And then we got the rest of them, that's team 2, and those guys go the other days.
Okay, so it doesn't matter like if you're a senior or, okay, so as long as your name falls under that, okay.
Last name.
So would you say you like your school? Is your school fun?
Oh yeah, we just got that brand new high school. We got rid of our old high school. So it's a nice high school. Yeah, it's good.
I'm struck because I've never got a new high school. So tell me the difference between the old one and the new one.
Old one was falling apart. There's mold in the ceiling. New one, I don't even know how much they dropped on that thing. 100 million probably.
Okay, yeah. All right, awesome. So we're gonna go back now. We're gonna switch over to football. So tell me how it is playing for Thomas Jefferson.
It's a tradition. Like you go in there as a freshman out of 8th grade, which middle school you didn't do anything really, and then you go into Chirp's hands, and it's a whole different experience. He puts through like a regimen of training through the summer. It's awful. Makes you throw up everywhere. But it's a good experience with camp. But we didn't have camp this year because of COVID. But it's a fun time when we have camp.
All right, so I'm gonna back up track. So you said your coach makes you go through a crazy regimen.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's walk me through an actual day.
So we split them up. Mondays and Wednesdays are actual football training. It's like positional work, wide receivers go with their coaches, linemen go with their coaches. But Tuesdays and Thursdays are like conditioning days, and those are like the 900-degree days you don't want to be there.
Okay. A lot of running?
It's awful.
Okay, so I can't.
It's all running.
Yeah? Is it more like a military-based type of style, or?
It's Chirp's kind of style, so I'd say military.
Okay, all right. So that's one of your coaches?
Yeah, that's the head coach.
Oh, that's the head coach?
Yeah.
Okay. And your position you play?
I'm the left tackle and the defensive tackle.
Now, you started since freshman, or?
No, I started this year.
Okay, and this is your?
First year starting. I'm a junior.
Okay, so you'll be a senior next year?
Yes.
Okay, your first year starting. So tell me, how was it from a freshman to your first time starting?
Well, when I was a freshman, we still got so much playing time in there, but we didn't all go all the way. We just made it to Whippeals, but lost to South Fayette by a touchdown at Heinz Field. But the year after that's where we got all our playing time as the younger kids when we went straight to state 16-0. And we all played second half, got in the state game, got in the Whippeal game. And then it just kind of prepared us for when we start junior year and all the way on for other kids.
Okay, so I'm gonna go backtrack. So when did you actually start playing football?
When I started playing, I played my first year of Pee Wee football in 3rd grade. But I had to play grade up because I was a big kid, so I was playing with 4th graders.
Okay, so you guys you guys program starts at 3rd grade?
Well, it doesn't start there. It goes all the way down to the youngest ages. I'm not sure which that is, but that's the age I started playing.
Stage, okay. So you would say you were about like 9 or 10? Or?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So how'd you like that?
To be honest, I didn't really like it. I didn't play the year after. Didn't really enjoy it. I was a big kid. I was kind of chunky, so I was like suffering.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I ask everyone this. I ask Wendoll this too. When was it? Excuse me, this mask. Let me get this right for you. When was it when you fell in love with the actual sport of football?
It was my sophomore year. We were playing the Trinity Hillers. It was the third quarter, maybe 2 minutes in. I was playing defensive tackle. I hit a swim move on the left guard, and I got around and I sacked the quarterback for the first time on varsity, and that was my first ever varsity sack. So it kind of hit me like the surreal like feeling. And then up in the stands, I just hear my mother screaming, "Bloody murder!" So it kind of was like hyped me up. All the guys were cheering on the sideline. It was just like, wow, that just happened.
Okay, all right. So tell me about a game where it was difficult for you to get a sack. And the opponent, well, you might not know the actual opponent's name, but give me the school if you do remember.
McKeesport this year. We lost that game, and that was our only loss. We lost by a touchdown. It was a rough one. I could not get around to get that sack or make tackles, but I was holding my ground. Yeah.
All right, so tell me about a game where you dominated.
That would be the Whitfield Championship at North Hill Stadium against Aliquippa. I had 11 tackles and a sack and a half. And that's a game I kind of just came out at because it's like, you got to live or die. And we had to move on. And we did. We won in overtime with an interception.
Yeah, you guys did. What? Who did I watch that game? Did I watch that game with you? Did we watch that game? No? I watched that game. I watched that game somewhere with somebody, and the guy, he threw the interception.
Right in the end zone to McLean.
Yeah, and he caught it, and the game was over. See, now listen, I'm going to explain something to you. You seen what just happened, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and now if that was me, if I would have dropped the mic or anything like that, oh my goodness. You understand? Oh my goodness. But it's okay. But it's okay. But it's okay. But if it was me though, but you know what I mean, I have to mess with the producer. Yeah, I have to mess with her. If it's not me, if I don't mess with her. But back to you though. So walk me through a day of practice at Thomas Jefferson.
So obviously you're going to go through school, get all that done. We go later practices on Thursdays, but every other day it's normal because that's our walkthrough on Thursdays. But Monday through Wednesday it's 3:30 to probably 7:30 if you're varsity because we have film at the end. But, you know, we get our stretching in, individual warm-ups, and then we'll go into team groups for either defense or offense, and we'll switch days for those. So it's like Mondays offense, Tuesdays defense, Wednesdays offense and defense, and then we go into our group on Thursday for our walkthrough before the game.
Okay. I just want Coach G, I know you watched. Did you hear that? Okay, we're gonna need to implement that. I just wanted to make sure that he got that because I know he watches. So would you say you're more of an aggressive player, more laid back type of player, or how would you? So no, I'll get an even better question. Who would you compare yourself to in the NFL?
In the NFL, well, I look up to my my idol.
I didn't get to you that. Okay.
That's how I play on defense. I'm going out there crazy, trying to get that guy, rip his hat off.
Okay, so Lawrence Taylor, something like you like?
LT.
Okay. LT? Okay, all right, I like that LT. What about modern day today now?
Modern day?
Yeah, who do you think you compare yourself to?
That's a hard one to answer. I'll say TJ Watt.
Okay, you gonna go TJ Watt?
Yeah.
Okay. Why TJ?
You know,
I mean, you big like TJ.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, he goes out there with like that intensity and that mentality that he's got to be the best player on the field at all times. You know, you got to get it done. I like it.
I like that attitude.
Yeah.
I coach too. You know what I'm saying? You don't really get that coach way. I know you're shaking your head over there too. You know what I mean? Well, you know, you're gonna have to we slide our numbers or something. You cannot say that. But anyway, so in regards to that, what playing your position that you play, what do you do during the off season and during the season just for you to maintain your skills?
Well, right now I'm going through my workouts, which is 5 to 6 workouts a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I lift at 4:30 in the morning and then go to school. Saturdays and Sundays I go at 9 a.m. and then I get my strength and agility, and Thursday I do a bit of wrestling practice, get some hand work. Even though I'm not on the wrestling team, I still like to work that because wrestlers are like supreme athletes. I like that mentality they have. So I kind of like work that all in.
I'm taking back. As a coach, I'm taking back. So I want you to say exactly what you just said again. So for all you people that are out there and want to know how to be great, I just want you to say that one more time. Your regimen, one more time. Because the reason why I say that is because, excuse me, I come up here and I ask a lot of kids what do they do, and sometimes it's not as in detail as yours. So for people that might have missed that, I want you to just, can you re-say that for me, please?
All right. So usually I have 5 to 6 workouts per week. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I wake up at 4:30 in the morning, lift before school, get my workouts in. Thursdays, I do a bit of wrestling practice because, get the body moving. And then Saturday and Sunday, I get my speed and agility in, some strength. And that's it for the week. Eat, sleep, and that's it.
What do you do on the weekends?
I don't have weekends. I work a job.
Great job, Mom and Dad. You know what I mean? Great job, Mom and Dad. You know what I mean? You like I said, sir, it's very rare that you hear someone say they don't have a weekend.
Yeah.
Most people live for the weekend. Most people thrive for the weekend. Most kids, they thrive for that. So for to hear you say you're up at 4:30 in the morning, I'm an early body too. So is Coach Scrap. We do a lot of our talking in the morning, but you're there at 4:30.
Oh yeah, I'm there at 4:30 in the morning.
So what time do you get up?
Usually I wake up like around 3:30, 3:50.
So yeah, that was my next question. What time do you go to sleep?
I go to sleep between like 8:30, 9ish. Get my hours in.
Okay, so you trying to be great.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know if I can ask you this, and if I can, please feel free to tell me I can.
Right.
Is there any schools that you would like to go to, or is there any schools that are looking at? Well, I don't want to know those schools that are looking at you because that's your business.
Yeah.
So is there any schools that you would like to go to that you would like to maybe look at you? If you can answer that, Mom, can you answer that? Okay.
My dream schools, I got 2 of them. They're the
Okay.
Florida Gators. I was born in Florida, so
Okay.
it's like I want to go down there. And the Arkansas Razorbacks. Those are my 2 teams.
Well, okay, I like the Gators. My next question is, why Arkansas?
They got that tradition down there. Those big linemen, they're gonna throw you on the ground and laugh, smile at you. I like that.
Okay, all right, that's awesome. That's awesome. I wasn't expecting the Razorbacks neither though. So I'm have to do some research on the Razorbacks. I really don't too much follow the Razorbacks. I'm more of an Oregon guy. I like Oregon.
Oh, you like that speed?
Yeah, I like that speed. Yeah, I like that speed, and I like the unis.
All right.
Yeah, uniforms are
nice.
amazing.
Yeah,
my uniforms are nice. So you like your Thomas Jefferson uniforms?
I do like. We just got some new gray ones. They're pretty nice. We wear them a little too much, but turn that off.
No, you're still good. You're still good.
Yeah, we got some good ones. We got like the bumblebee yellow ones, all black ones. They're nice.
Yeah.
We could do some new helmets though. We just got the same black ones.
Oh, for a long time with the same team, but that's tradition though.
Yeah. We got some yellow ones in there or something.
So not Pitt.
Crazy ones.
Not Pitt.
No.
No.
No comment on Pitt.
Okay, all right, not a problem. I'm a Pitt fan though.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I get season tickets and stuff like that. And COVID just destroyed my hopes of watching a few players.
Dreams.
Yeah. So my last I think the last game I actually went to because I actually started coaching during Pitt games, but was when Tyler Boyd and were there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I had season tickets throughout the whole season and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. But we're moving on and stuff like that, so we're going to transform. So what do you do for fun since you work all the time? So how does a kid like you hang out? What do you do?
That's hard to answer, really. Like, I'll go hang out with some of my friends sometimes, like, after a workout. Usually I'll go, like, maybe to eat some food with them, walk around the mall for a little while, but that's about it. I have a lot of friends that I work out with, other football players.
Yeah,
from,
of course, yeah.
TJ, yeah. Other guys around. We have fun there. The trainers are all cool. So usually that's what I do.
Okay, cool. So what about school? Do you guys have like a school prom, dance day, or anything like that?
No, they're all canceled.
Oh, they're all canceled?
Yeah.
Okay. COVID. You drive? Because you have to drive in order to get...
Oh, yeah, I drive.
Okay, so because I was about to say, you have to know mom's not and dad's not getting up at 3 in the morning.
Yeah. That's all me.
Okay, all right.
They assist me waking up, though. I'll give them that sometimes.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's over there.
Okay. Oh, all right, okay. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. You definitely have to come back if you win the next. If it's 3 times in a row, is it triple? Yeah, if it's a triple, yeah, if it's a 3-peat. If you go 3, you have to come back because I have to know how it feels to be. But next time you have to wear the shrines and all. You got to come.
All right,
in.
I'll bring all my medals and my rings.
All right, cool. Yeah, awesome.
Right.
Well, we got to go. We're gonna wrap everything up. I had a great. I want to thank you again for coming to the show.
Of course.
Before we go, Wendoll asked me during the break. He wanted to give us a quick 1, 2. You want to go or you don't want to go? You do? Come on, hurry up, come on. Wendoll's going to send us off with a nice.
He's going to drop a bar.
Yeah, he's going to give us a nice 1, 2. 1, 2. Come on, Wendoll. Let's go, Wendoll, for the button pusher.
I'm a vet.
Come on, Wendoll.
I'm a Mac like Vince Sunshine, and in the booth I Superman punch like Roman Reigns, going hard like John Cena with the pad like James. My rhymes have hell of a kick like Sami Zayn. Know what I'm saying? Understand what you facing, and I ain't.
Okay. Well, there you go. All right, there you go, Wendoll. I told you. My man Thomas Jefferson over here. Go, yeah, move the table. There you go. Come on. There you go.
Man, let's go.
I'm a Mac like Vince Sunshine, and in the booth I Superman punch like Roman Reigns, going hard like John Cena with the padlock chain. My rhymes have hell of a kick like Sami Zayn. Know what I'm saying? Understand what you facing, and I ain't playing games like my mom to my station. When I'm on the track, man, my mind just be racing. Mario Andretti, I'm the best in the nation. Came back from vacation, got right in the booth. I like recording with Hound because he say I'm the truth. Standing on my own, man, I don't need a group. I'm number 1, y'all number 2. That means y'all poop.
All right, we gonna break the show. Come on. We gonna break the show. 1, 2, 3. Youth Talk Sports, fellas. 1, 2, 3. Youth Talk Sports. They probably can't see us, but whatever. 1, 2, 3. Youth.
Grass City TV. Download the app. Grass City TV, the app. 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 Watch live or video on demand. Submit your video or your TV show. Be a part of our network. Join. Stay up to date. Members promo for free. Download for free on Google Play. Watch Grind City TV. Download the app. Grind City TV, the app. Download the app. Grind City TV, the app. Download the app. Grind City TV, the app. Download the app. Grind City TV, the app.